Elaine, hello, hello. Tell us about Malta.
Well, it's very unique, has a lot of rich history that is very interesting to me. There's beautiful scenes and lots of interesting people to watch.
Okay, so it sounds like you're reconnecting.
Yeah, kind of. It's neat to learn about stuff, that I've never really had a chance to, especially being here and interacting.
So what stands out for you, sort of historically or culturally, about Malta?
A lot of the tradition, like the villages, like last night we went to a festa, and it was just so neat seeing all the religious figures and the churches, because, that's not real popular back home, but...
You say it's not popular.
Yeah, well, especially since Malta's 98% Roman Catholic, and and back home there's just so many different religions. Religion is not really spoken a lot in back home in Michigan.
But that's the story of the states all over, isn't it? Really, it's a coming together of immigrants. I'm not going to tell you your own history, but you know where you're coming from, and that's here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, have you been in touch with any family or relatives?
No, all of our relatives moved to Malta back in 1920, and the only thing that we did find here is the church where my great-grandparents were married at, and we got some documents and stuff.
Wow.
So
Always nice to look into the family tree and find your place. It's so. What do you think of Maltese daisas and lutsus? The colours that you're seeing, the food that you're eating, the people that you're meeting.
bright, colorful, happy, very into families, like very, very close.
What about the Maltese temperament? Do you like that?
Yeah, it's different. It's very different.
Goes with the temperature.
Yeah, definitely. It's hot here.
Always best not to keep ringing that bell on the bus.
Yeah.
Unless you want to meet the other side of a Maltese bus driver.
The temper.
So obviously we're not going to compare Malta to America, but do you travel around a lot in America?
Yeah, I try to go a new place every year, but try a different state.
Because obviously from the outside, it's very easy to think that America is one sort of American thing, you know, the Stars and Stripes and all that. It's very easy to sort of be deceived with what we see on TV. But America is quite broken up, isn't it? There's a lot of diversity.
Yes, lots of diversity, lots of different culture, different people, but it's interesting. Each place is different.
So when you tell your friends back in America about Malta, what do you tell them?
That it has beautiful scenery, interesting people, lots and lots of ancient history.
Do you tell them about the pastizzi or the pasta, the food?
They know about the pastizzi because we've had those before. We've tried to make them at home, but yeah.
Successful?
Yeah, it just takes a really long time.
Because it's a very special kind of puff pastry, isn't it?
Yes, it's very flaky. Just pastry.
Just pastry. With lots of peas in it.
Yeah.
And cheese.
Yeah.
Great stuff. You can't find it anywhere else. You know, there was a tiny little stall in London selling pastizzi, and he must have done very well. Have you ever thought about setting up a Maltese food place in America?
Haven't thought about it yet.
I can see the franchise.
Possibility.
I think it'd be a great success.
Maybe.
It's damn good food. That's why there's a lot of old people in Malta. You know, because of the food, the lifestyle. It's a bit slower. It's a bit more, you know, take it day by day.
Yep. It's interesting.
So could you see yourself living here, Elaine?
I don't know. I think it would be more of a good vacation spot. Maybe a couple months out of the year, but not the whole year because I'll miss home too much.
And can I ask what you do back in Michigan?
I'm a student at a university. I study education and I also work part-time at a bank.
Thank you very much for speaking to TV Tours. It's been very pleasant speaking to you, and have a safe journey back, yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you, Elaine.